He's done a lot in a short space of time. As I say, the Olympics didn't go the way you wanted it to. It's a big achievement to get there in the first place, and then you can be at the mercy of the draw a bit, and Bibasinov in your first fight is not what you want. So Freire in the
round 1,
red and Gummas in the blue. And Gummas a southpaw, Freire an orthodox fighter. Quite a big size difference between the two of them when you look there. Gummas is certainly the taller of the two. And referee just encouraging them to get to it, which I always like to see. 40 seconds in, they've just been having a look and shaping, really. No one had really thrown anything serious. It was all just exploratory stuff, really. Gummas just pecking with the jab and then putting the left hand on the back of it. But again, he's throwing those punches from the outside. He's still having a little bit of a look. That left hand may be scored. And Freire's got to be able to get close enough to be able to land. That jab got caught on the gloves, and then he stepped in and went for a long left hand to the body there, Gummas. And that body is a tempting target because he's got the high guard there, Freire, just peeking out between the gloves. And there's quite a lot of midsection on show. And he can win the fight here, Gummas, actually, by just dipping his knees and sending that left hand long into the body. Either he whips it up from low like he did previously, or he really drops his height and shoots it straight. Freire's got to try and back him up into a corner like he did there. There we go, there's that left hand to the body. That's there pretty much any time he throws it. Just got to make sure that he pulls his weight back nice and quick. Illustrated by that exchange where maybe he didn't quite do that, and Freire was trying to time him with the right hand. So when he dips in like that, he's got to be quick about it. Into the final minute of round 1. Longish right hand there from Freire, that landed. He's just a little bit too cash at times, Gummas, a bit too relaxed. It's good to have that kind of style, it's nice and economical, but that was better through and then just took those feet out. Not far, about 6 inches, but far enough. He likes that manoeuvre where he wheels away, half hopping on that front foot. So the first round of the day in the books. We had a terrific day yesterday, and I noticed actually they changed the canvas, and well they might, because after the first couple of days there was a liberal amount of blood spattered on that IBA blue canvas. And there's that left to the body, and then he just dips underneath the right hand that's coming back. That was his best spell, Freire, where he managed to get almost back in the corner. I think he's done enough to take that first round, the Turkish fighter, courtesy mostly of that left hand.
Seconds out.
And it's a 4-1 split to Gummas at the end of round 1.
Round 2.
Left hand again from Gummas. He's sticking to his method here, Freire, and that's what he needs to do. He's getting low, makes himself a difficult target. He's got to try and get his way onto the inside, though, and as soon as he gets there, he's got to throw. He can't be waiting too long. Just a little jab. Nothing on it at all there from Guillermo, but it did land. Wasn't quite close enough, Freire there. Overcommitted a touch and got caught by a left, and then another left into the body. Good left into the pit of the stomach from Guillermo, and again. And that's the punch we picked out right at the start of the fight because he likes it. That's perfectly thrown there. Dips the knees, sticks it in his stomach, and then just pulls his feet out. Almost as the punch is landing. Fractionally, just before it's landed, he's on the way back out. Midway through the contest. And Freire just getting a little bit stuck as he comes in. He's kind of creeping in stages. He's got to keep that head on the move as he does it, and I think probably just try and make that commitment a bit more quickly, even if it is slightly clumsy. He's got to close that gap, because doing it at that pace, he's going to get picked off on his way in as he is there. A couple of left hands to the body because he's just not injecting enough pace into it. He's got to try and make things uncomfortable for Guillermo here. He's small, just fly in on him, spring in on him. You're going to carry that head in low naturally. Who knows what might happen? I'm not saying you should stick the head in on your opponent, but he is shorter, so it's going to cause a problem for him whatever happens. He's not really causing too many problems at the minute. I don't want to be too hard on him because Guillermo is very, very experienced and he's won some serious medals, and Freire's not been at that kind of level. That's better. Right hand into the body there from the Argentinian. So one to go here. That's another round in the books for Guillermo. 4-1 scoring in the first round. That'll be 5-0. I'm confident of that. If I was in the Argentinian corner, I'd be telling him before the start of this final round, just believe in yourself a bit more here. You're doing fine against a really experienced guy. Let's just commit a bit more. The scorecards are going to have him well down. He'll know that himself. And there he did close the gap a bit quicker. Right hand followed by the left. But let's just go for it a bit here. Guillermo isn't a big banger. He's not going to iron you out. Let's take a few risks. Nothing crazy, but just close that gap quick. And let your hands go. See what happens.
Seconds out.
10-9s across the board there.
Third and final round.
So Guillermo in the blue in control here. He would have been a heavy, heavy favourite going into this fight. Then he has certainly bossed it in that second round. The first round took a bit of time to have a look. He won't be familiar with Freire. I don't think he's come up against him in tournaments before. Right hand into the body there from Freire. That's a bit more like it. What he needs to do here, the Argentinian fighter, is just take away as much experience from this fight as he can. Just fill his pockets, come away with a bit of confidence, finish well in this third and final round, and then the next time he's back on this kind of stage, it'll feel different. He's in with a European champion here, an Olympian. It's a bad draw. No two ways about that. You see the rings there just tattooed on the inside of the left bicep of Gummus. That's good work from him, just turning around that front foot, finding the angle. And there's that movement again, just turning, stepping off, and then sliding under the left hand. Didn't slide under that one though, left hand into the body there from Freire. I think he's looking to put on a little bit of a show in the final stages here. Gummus, just take us through the repertoire slightly. He's a skillful fighter, he's got a decent amount of variety to him. Left into the body again there from Gummus, and that's the money punch for him. That's done the heavy lifting in this fight. Final few seconds. And there goes the bell. And Samet Gummus is going to advance to the round of 16 as a winner by unanimous decision. I think I can say that without too much fear of contradiction. And once you get to the round of 16, you are one win away from the quarterfinals, which means a guaranteed $10,000 US, 75,000 guaranteed in the semi-finals. If you lose, if you win and get through to the final, then you'll be boxing for either 300 or 150, a mega prize pot available
Ladies
in
and
Dubai.
gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards for a unanimous decision in favor of your winner. In the blue corner, representing IBN Turkey, Samet Gummus.
So 4 scores of 30 points to 27, 1 of 29 to 28. So Samet Gummus is through, as we expected he would be. A learning experience there for Sebastian Freire.